went to the store, there were only you can only buy groups of 70 or 80.
Okay.
I think you round it up because if you have 70 cups, more than one person would want it. It's not like everybody would want a cup just so they could bring. And you have 75 people coming, not 70. And also it's good to have extras.
It's good to have extras, huh? What if I was at a party and 72 people were coming? Right here. Would we still round up to 80? So sometimes there's a difference between what you have probably learned before. I'm going to throw another vocab word at you. Are you ready?
Cassandra.
Yeah, I know it's time to go.
No, you would round up to 80. You wouldn't go to 70 of 72 people.
Right, but that's not rounding, that's estimating.
I knew it.
That's a good estimate.
I see.
See what I mean? Because if we had 72 and we're just rounding, if I had like $72 in my wallet, I would say I have about how much? 70, right? Because it's kind of closer. So there's a difference between what we do when we round and what we do when we estimate. So what Isabella is saying is, if I had 72 people at a party, they're all going to need a cup for juice. So I would have to buy 80 cups, right? And that's called estimating. It's a little different than what we're doing today.
But if we did from 75.
But from 75, you say you'd go with 80. So you'd round up.
Yeah.
Who else? Anyone else have an idea?
Got a couple people who thinks it goes either way.
Yeah, that's what I've heard.
Yeah, it could go either way because it's right in the middle.
Yeah. It's right in the middle?
I think it could go either up or down because say you have 75 people, but like maybe some of them might not be coming. So you either buy 80 or 70 because you don't know if they're coming or not.
Well, what if I wanted to tell you how much money I had in my wallet without counting? So we're not thinking of a party because that's a better scenario.
So basically you say I have approximately
Could I, if I had 75 and I said I have approximately 70 and I have approximately $80, are they very different? Do you see how somebody might be confused? What if Ellen said, I have, and I say I have about 70, and she says I have about 80. That would be confusing, wouldn't it, if it goes either way?
70
Yeah.
Like you probably would be like.
Who else has a thought? Who said no? You round down. Nobody? You said either way? You have down on your thing.
Yeah, I know. I have that.
Okay, so why do you think down?
Because because usually when you count, you're not supposed to say 70, but you're supposed to go 71, 72, 73, 74, 75.
Okay.
And then when you end up on a fifth, it's 75.
So where's the zero in our ones place?
70.
Yeah, in 70, right?
So you have to count 71, 72, 73, 74, 75.
So where does this zero start and go to? This is 80 and 1, 80 and 2. So does the zero go with the 10 number?
Yeah.
Yeah. So we have
You don't count it.
70, 71, 72, 73, 74. How many numbers there?
5.
How many numbers here?
4.
Because this is part of the next decade, isn't it? Do you know that word decade?
Yeah.
It's part of the 80s. So the rule is to make sure that people understand when Ellen and I are talking about approximately and rounding. When you have 75, you always round it up. We decided that's a rule because there's kind of only 4 more 70 numbers here, and there's really kind of 5 70 numbers here. Does that make sense? Is it closer now to 80? But 80 comes with our next decade. So what comes after 80?
81, 82, 83, 45.
So if you get to 85, here's what I want you to do. Erase your board. I want you to round 85 to the nearest 10 and just show me that answer. Just show me that answer.
We just do 85 and then the nearest 10. There.
Show me the next number. If I said round 85 to the nearest 10. Flip it upside down. Which one is your answer? You have two numbers on your board. I need you to round 85 to the nearest 10. So show me what the nearest 10 would be. Ah, there you go. Flip it upside down. Let me see it. Flip it upside down. Flip it upside down.
Oh, I thought you said.
What did I say? Flip it upside down. You got it? You got it. Flip it upside down. Flip it upside down. Did I see yours? Which one is correct? You get three numbers on there. You show me just what you're going to round it to. Put it upside down.
What if you do one number? Put it upside down.
There you go. Put it upside down. Did I look at yours?
Yeah.
Okay.
Put it upside down.
How are we doing there, Julian?
Put it upside down.
If we were doing 85, where would it go? Then where would we round it to? Put it upside down. Put it upside down.
Hey, John. I put it upside down.
Face down. So the next problem I gave you was 85, right? What are you going to round 85 to, everybody, when I tap the board?
90.
Well, that was pathetic. Let's try again. When I tap the board, everybody, what are you going to round 85 to?
90.
What are you going to round 95 to?
100.
25.
30.
Oh, you guys are good at this. You want a tricky one?
Sure.
Sure?
Yeah.
Are you ready? What are we going to round? What's the nearest 10?
204.
Oh, think for a minute. I said blurt it at me.
200.
Are you guys blurters?
200.
Today, here's what you're going to do. Take your hand. Julian, take your hand. Do this. Whisper the answer into your hand.
Good job.
Do that. Everybody got it? No, I can't hear it. You're whispering as quietly as you can. Are you ready? Let it go. What have you got?
240.
Should we try a harder one?
Yeah. That was easy. Oh.
Whisper it in your hand. Don't blurt it at me. Rounding to the nearest 10. I know you have it because you've got it right here in your hand. All right, let it go.
1,240.
Did you have that, Casey? They were too fast for you. You were writing. I thought you were writing. All right, should we try one more?
Yeah.
I got a really tricky one. You ready? Write it on your board. Where do you round it to? Write it on your board.
God, this is so stupid.
Just write it on your board. I didn't say anything.
That was
So then you just grab it right there. I'm looking. Oh, man. Maddie, do this. Kiss your brain. Is that a 1?
Yeah.
Okay, just checking. Today I'll kiss your brain. Eloise, kiss your brain.
I never get
Evia, you have a different answer than Casey.
kiss my brain.
Which one do you think is correct? This is the next nearest 1,000 above, isn't it? What about the nearest 10? If we're at 95, what do we go up 5 more to?
95 plus 5 is 7,000.
So you're saying if we just add the 5 to this, you get 7,000. 95 and 5 is 100. So the next nearest 10 is really a 0, but it's part of 7,100 is our whole number. Did you get that?
Yes.
Okay, do this. Use your brains. Ah, they still work.
Is this it?
Is it?
Yeah.
Are you sure?
Yeah, because it.
Positive?
Yes.
Final answer. Are you correct?
Yes.
Okay, then what'd you ask for if you already knew? All right, erase your boards. We're done. I gotta go. That was a terrible way to end a lesson. Hey guys, thanks so much for letting me come into your classroom. How's that? Tomorrow, you're going to learn how to round to the nearest.
100.
So what do you think you might think about tonight?
Millions and then
When you're sitting around at the dinner table today, oh, and your dad says, "What'd you learn in math class today?" You're gonna say, "Today we learned to round to the nearest 10, and tomorrow, Dad, we're gonna learn to round to the nearest
100.
Wow, that's
I'm
gonna be
not
exciting.
forget to the nearest 1,000.
You think
and
we'll
then
do that?
to the nearest million, and then to the nearest billion.
I think we'll get up there.
Nearest billion.
And then the nearest.
And then to the the nearest today.
Thanks for coming.
Thank you,
This is
Sarah.
great.
Thanks, Cassie.
And then the
Thank you. Bye-bye.